What's up, guys, and welcome to my review of Assassin's Creed Valhalla. Now, this in no means is a sponsored video. I did buy this game with my own money. I played it in my spare time, and I really did enjoy the game. I was playing this on PlayStation 4 Pro, and here we go. So, according to Wikipedia, Assassin's Creed Valhalla is a 2020 action role-playing video game developed by Ubisoft Montreal and published by Ubisoft. It is the 20th major installment of the Assassin's Creed series and the successor to 2018's Assassin's Creed Odyssey. The initial release date was November 10th, 2020. The engine is the Anvil Next 2.0, and the platforms that the game came out on go as follows. It's going to be the PlayStation 4, the Xbox One, PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X and Series S, Google Stadia, and Microsoft Windows, as well as Amazon Luna. As of July 9th, which is when I wrote this review. It is actually the 15th as of now, and I have not played it since. So as of today, I'm just shy of 29 hours into the game. I have to admit that the first Assassin's Creed game, this is the first Assassin's Creed game that I have really played in the series. I did play Odyssey for maybe like 20 minutes, 30 minutes, and then I stopped playing it. No particular reason. I just was not feeling it at the time. I will go back and play that one, probably after I beat this one. But I really do enjoy this so far. Currently, I'm at the weird Asgard part of the game. If you haven't played this game yet, then I won't give too many spoilers. First off, I think this game is awesome. I love the setting of the game. The battles are great. Fights are challenging, but not overwhelming. On my current difficulty setting, that is. Progressing in the game is very satisfying. The skill tree is huge and is separate from the abilities tree. There are a total of 38 skills that can be unlocked. And are assigned to one of three trees: Raven, which is stealth; Bear, which is warrior; or the Wolf, which is ranged. Skill points are earned every time the player gains 1,000 experience points, completes a standing stone puzzle or cairn, or collects a book of knowledge hidden in the world. The points are then used to unlock skills that are either passive or impassive in nature or require a command prompt to be activated. The quote-unquote path through the trees is not linear. Players are able to allocate points anywhere they see fit. Unlike abilities, once a skill is unlocked, it remains available at any time and does not need to be equipped for use. This is pretty awesome because the other ones you have to actually equip. So we will get into that later on. The abilities in Valhalla are categorized in both ranged and melee, and only 4 of each can be equipped at a time. 4 for the L2 and 4 for the R2 triggers. Abilities are unlocked via books of knowledge that are scattered throughout the lands. There are 28 abilities, 14 which are ranged and 14 which are melee. Choosing the abilities in battle is easy and requires you to push L2 or R2 and then the corresponding face buttons, which on the PlayStation are cross, triangle, square, or circle. Battling enemies is awesome, but with all the abilities and skills you gain, you can make the strongest enemies nothing but a pile of flesh and bones in a matter of seconds. Now, this does depend on your current difficulty setting. It's going to be harder, obviously, on the harder ones. First playthroughs on games, I always try to do it on like story mode or some such things like that. I don't want to go in and just be annihilated right off the bat. That kind of discourages me. I understand some games are meant to be played like that, but me personally, I don't really like that. So upgrades for your weapons and armor can be had very easily. A lot of these upgrades simply require the resources to do so. If you are able to upgrade a piece of armor or weapon, an arrow will appear on each item in your inventory menu. Scrolling over the item will pop up a window, and in that window it will have a square button that you will push, and the upgrade will be to the next level. Some items also require some items you can install runes into. You can find the runes throughout the world, and you can swap them as you see fit. Each rune provides a different buffer. You can choose which is to your playing style and could potentially make the game easier for you. Now, by me saying that, each item has a different buffer. So some of them are giving you more hit points, stuff like that. So that's what I mean by that. An aspect of the game that's really interesting to me is building your home base. The settlement is called Ravensthorpe. From here, Ivor, which can be a guy or a girl, depending on which how you want to play it, can pave their way to the surrounding area and eventually expand wealth and the sphere of influence in order to power up this this settlement and make it bigger and more powerful. By completing raids, you can gain the resources for upgrading these. To upgrade your settlement, you just interact with any of the plaques dotted around the local vicinity, and you'll see the resources required to build certain installments. In the early hours of Valhalla, new settlement will cost you 400 supplies and 30 raw materials. You'll gain supplies by adventuring in the world, looting gold storage containers within enemy encampments. But the only way to earn raw materials is from undertaking raids, which are denoted by the marker made up of 2 red axes. Now, when you do that, it will also tell you the required or the suggested required level for your character, your power level. And I suggest taking on the easier ones first, which some of them are far away, some are near. So, in the beginning of the game, you'll be able to expand the settlement with the following: the Hidden Ones Bureau. This upgrade allows you to kickstart the Hidden Ones storyline. Throughout the Bureau, you'll be able to embark on new missions for Hytham, killing the Order of Ancient Ones assassination, one assassination at a time. So basically, the Hidden Ones in this game are the 2 assassins. You can unlock the Stable and the Aviary. The Stable allows you to manage your trusty steed, kicking it out of any cosmetic items like skins, and the same applies for your Raven in the Aviary. You can unlock the Trading Post, purchase resources and unique items. The Trading Post allows you to purchase items you'd normally have to scavenge around England for. This is a really good feature if you want to upgrade some of your gear to elite levels, giving you the deadly edge in the combat and raids in particular. You can also unlock the Barracks. The Barracks lets you manage your Viking crew. Also allows you to create your very own Jams Viking, an elite Viking mercenary. Through this building, your Jams Viking can be recruited by other players, and in turn you can recruit theirs. It's also a great upgrade for adding some flair to your forces. Now, after you get all these, constructing new features will boost the rank of your settlement. When you get to level 2 of your settlement, or by building 3 out of these 4, you will go to level 2. By building these 3 features, you will increase the level of your settlement by rank 2. Once this has been done, a new set of features will be available to build. Now, this rank 2 requires 600 supplies and 45 raw materials. And you can unlock the shipyard. So you can customize your Viking longship with cosmetics, both earned and purchased, which you can actually purchase those in the store. The museum unlocks a museum collector who you can trade Roman artifacts for material rewards. You can unlock the brewery, which increases the feast buff for Ivor, giving them plus 25 health. You can unlock the bakery, a sober version of the brewery. The bakery also improves the feast buff for Ivor with a plus 25 health. And I don't know if those stack or not, the brewery and the bakery. I have to check in on that. You can unlock the fishing hut. By unlocking the fishing hut, you can unlock the fishing line for use. You can trade deliveries of fresh fish for material rewards. And then you can unlock a tattoo shop. You can equip tattoos and haircuts found throughout the world of Ivor. By unlocking those, you will hit rank 3, which will be 800 supplies and 60 raw materials. You can unlock the Cartographer. Cartographer can provide you with maps to collectibles like Roman artifacts and resources. You can unlock a cattle farm. Improves the feast buff again, this time adding plus 3 range damage for Ivor. Grain farm. Improves the feast buff with a plus 3 bonus for Ivor's armor. Albus and Holger's house. Improves the feast buff, adding a 3.8 assassination damage for Ivor. And you can unlock the fowl farm. Chickens roost here, giving a plus 3 melee damage boost for Ivor with the feast buff. Overall, I really enjoy this game. I feel that this, being a Viking game with the assassinations, is not really being a thing in that culture. That they should perhaps have gone in a different direction. Maybe instead of an Assassin's Creed game, they maybe should have just done a Viking game. I feel that this was very well made. They put a lot of time and did a great job explaining how the insertion of Assassin's Creed into the Viking culture happens. However, I feel that they should have left this part out. I know that there's a huge fan base for the AC series, and I really do appreciate and respect that. Perhaps what I'm saying is just I'd love to see Ubisoft do something different. I'd love to see them do something original. I know there's a lot of Viking games out there, and I also know how businesses work. A lot of people love the series, and I respect that. But assassinations were not done like in Viking culture. You faced your enemies face to face, and if you were hiding in the shadows and you assassinated somebody, you were a coward. And I don't think that this really jives in the story. But I mean, that's just what I think. I do really love this game. And I am not one that is a fanboy for Assassin's Creed. I do own all the Assassin's Creed games. This is the only one that I have purchased. Besides Odyssey, I bought super cheap on like a deep sale. But all the other ones I've gotten through other purchases and stuff like that. I'm not going to give a rating on this game because there's many people that can do that and do a much better job. I've never done one of those in the past, so I will not start now. Simply wanted to do this video because I really enjoy this game. Yes, there are some things I'd like to see different, but there's a lot that Ubisoft did right in this title. The writing is good. The graphics on PS4 Pro were amazing. The game was entertaining. NPCs had stories and backgrounds. They were not boring or just thrown into the game. The environment was great. Movement was fluid for the character and the wildlife. And I feel that many games would be so much better with realistic environments and wildlife. I really feel that Ubisoft killed it with this. In the end, I definitely recommend this game for anyone wanting to play a longer game with amazing elements. This is a true gem in any game collection, in my opinion. I really love this game. It's freaking awesome. Once again, just want to thank you guys for watching the video. If you liked it, then please give a like. If you didn't like it, then you can hit that thumbs down button. Leave a comment down below. Let me know what you guys thought of this game. What did you like? What did you dislike about it? Don't forget to hit the subscribe button. I hope you are all staying safe. Spread love and not hate. And we will see you next time, guys.